what's more Christmassy, okay, than Jesus and John the Baptist having a friendly rivalry over which one will be the Son of God, okay? Like they like jocularly, okay, they poke fun at each other, and John the Baptist is always like, "Why do you get to sit in the middle of the table? Why do you get to sit in the middle? Okay, why do I have to sit at the end next to Judas? I don't even actually know if he was there. Okay, I don't know if he was there. Maybe he's on the other side. Okay, I can see you from the other side of the table there, Judas Iscariot. Okay, but okay, so the muscle people from outer space, okay, are these hyper idealized, okay, but it's what we aspire to, okay, the muscle people, okay, muscle people from outer space, and okay, and they live, okay, on an idyllic pastoral asteroid, okay, called the Mansteroid, okay, and or they don't have to, it doesn't have to be called that, okay, it's an old story that keeps seeping into my brain and coming out of, okay, so what I have to say is there's a okay in the Muscle People from Outer Space Christmas special. There's a bit on how to make gingerbread houses. Okay, there's a bit on how to make a figgy pudding. Okay, there's a bit on this is quite Western oriented, but what are you gonna do? Okay, that's my background. Okay, like I came on. Okay, I was sent here I don't remember why I was sent here, but that's the thing is we're all sent here and then we don't remember why, and then we have to sit around and see. Well, maybe if I drive around a Porsche 911, I'll remember. But you know what? Sometimes you just don't. Okay, so you keep going. You keep driving around your Porsche 911 or your Subaru station wagon or whatever it happens to be. Okay, your 1991 there's the Toyota 4Runner. Okay, with the search and rescue sticker on the bumper. Okay, so what do you edit the stick shift? Okay, I can drive a stick shift. Okay, so stop thinking that I don't. Okay, because I can do that. Okay, I'm out of practice, but that doesn't mean I don't know how to do it. Okay, so the point is the muscle people from outer space. Okay, the Christmas special is they learn the true meaning of Christmas. And what is the more than the true meaning of Christmas than having some Jesus monologue at John the Baptist? Okay, jokingly spar over who's been born. Okay, who just got born today? Whose birthday is it? Okay, they have to guess whose birthday is it. Okay, and if it's December 25th, okay, but is that May 25th or December 25th? Wasn't there some Roman emperor who's like, I don't want it to be May 25th because that interferes. I have to go to the cabin that weekend, so can't we make it in December where it's really dark? Okay, and then isn't there already some pagan festival that we could kind of elbow out? We can elbow out the pagan festival, like Tannenbaum. We get the Tannenbaum, and we could still have the Tannenbaum if everyone really wants it. The Tannenbaum wasn't really something that he thought that people would really hang on to, but people really wanted the Tannenbaum, which goes to show you never really know what your audience wants until they want it, and then you gotta give it to them. You know what I mean? So in the Muscle People from Outer Space Christmas special, they learn the true meaning of Christmas by discovering whose birthday it is, and then the evil black hole, the Ascension Man, okay, starts to consume everything with its, I don't know, because it's a black hole, but that's what it does. I mean, you knew I was a scorpion when you took me in, okay? So you let the scorpion sleep in your bed, it's going to sting your butt, okay? You let the snake take you across the river, and it's going to eat the apple. I mean, give you the apple to eat, and then eat both of you. And you're going to look. It's going to look like that elephant. Okay, with the time the snake ate the elephant, Little Prince Man. Okay, Little Prince Man on his little planet, which we could have a crossover with, but it's a bit of an older IP. But that's okay. I'm sure some company somewhere is trying to analyze how to make more money out of it. But the Little Prince has never been a real banger. You know what I mean? Okay, so the point is, it's not Rose. Okay, I just have no respect for him because he lets that Rose boss him around. Okay, it should be like the Rose of Beauty and the Beast. It's behind glass. It doesn't say a word. Oh no. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that roses should be seen and not heard because that's some kind of analog for maybe the female empowerment or disempowerment. So okay, let's think about that one a bit. Okay, so the point is, oh, see, now I just feel bad. Okay, perpetuating. Okay. Anyway, the point is, muscle people from outer space, the Little Prince crossover. Okay, Little Prince is all jacked in this one. Okay, they teach him how to get jacked. Okay, they're like Little Prince. What you have to do is you have to eat a little bit of a calorie deficit and then work those muscles. Okay, and so they take him through a workout routine, and they give him a diet of what they eat, which is like it's not a paleo diet, okay? It's not some paleo diet. They're muscle people from outer space, man. Okay, so they sure they eat mutton, I suppose, if they want to, because it's pastoral, and that means there's a couple of shepherds around, and and then a sheep humps over Pumpkin Punch's fence, and then he's like, well, Azonine is like, well, is this my sheep or your sheep? And Pumpkin Punch is like, I don't know. How should I know what sheep? All sheep look the same to me. And then Asinine is like, I demand reticence. I demand reticence from you. And Pumpkin Punch is like, let's convene the all thing and and figure this out. And the Parliament of the Muscle People. Okay, so they get the little prince all jacked, and they go and they find that big fat guy on the island. And now I don't want to fat shame anyone, but it was a representation of gluttony, I think, and gluttony is always represented as a large person. There are large good people in the world, okay? Maybe there's another way to find gluttony. Driving around a Porsche 911? I don't know. The little prince gets super jacked, though.